Ben Staff, once a respectable police officer, now a conman, convicted of scamming individuals, businesses and the taxman out of more than £1 million. The 35-year-old from Lucas Court in Thorpe St Andrews set up building and property development firms but repeatedly failed to pay contractors.
He is, as you would describe a fraudster to be, very believable, very credible. People believed everything that he told them. At times he was relying on the fact that he was a police officer, which obviously built trust with members of the public and businesses. From the police point of view and Norfolk Constabulary, it is an outrageous chain of events as to what happened.
Ben quit the force in 2008 after a very public doorstep bust-up with 3 of his girlfriends. He was fined after admitting assault, harassment and obstructing a policeman. It wasn't until 2012 that Norfolk Police received a complaint about their former officer who'd started his first business 4 years earlier. An EDP investigation in 2013 revealed details of his practices, bringing forward more witnesses and fueling the police investigation, and Staff was charged in 2014. In March this year, he was found guilty of 6 charges, including fraud, but reporting restrictions weren't lifted until a second trial finished yesterday, when he was once again convicted of fraud. Staff's wife, Catriona, who's 33, was also on trial, but she was cleared of all charges. Journalist Tom Bristow has been tracking this case since the first complaint 6 years ago. It was his article that led to more victims coming forward.
It's good to see that the work has kind of led to a result. You want your stories to have an impact and to have a result. And so when you publish something like that and you see a good reaction to it, and then you see how it's helped the police and how it's ultimately helped to convict Ben Staff, then it's very rewarding.
During the trials, the courts heard that Staff had used hundreds of thousands of pounds that was meant for business accounts to pay off his debts and fund his luxury lifestyle, including flash cars, holidays and even his wedding. We were also told he'd conned the taxman out of thousands and even wrote 56 cheques worth a total of $340,000 when he didn't have enough money in his accounts to pay for them.
There will be victims that we've never traced, we're not aware of. Not everybody wanted to form part of the prosecution case. As you can imagine, some people are very embarrassed. They find it hard to actually accept that they've been defrauded, and where businesses are concerned, obviously that will affect their everyday trading.
For those victims who have come forward though, police say they will try to confiscate any of Staff's assets through the Proceeds of Crime Act. And while that could take up to 2 years, he is due back in court in January to be sentenced. Lauren Hewitt, Mustard TV, Norwich.